Hello, my name is Julia Swartz and I am a parapsychotherapist. My goal in making these videos is to bring together modern psychotherapy with the ancient healing arts, and I've decided to start with the tarot. In the first video, we talked about the elements, earth, air, water, fire, and how those can inform us about managing the human condition. In the second video, I talked about the ones. In this video, we're going to talk about the twos. I do want to review a little bit about the number one, as 2026 is a 1 year. 2025 was a 9 year. That's a year of endings and new beginnings. In the Chinese tradition of New Year's, 2025 was a year of the snake, a year of shedding as snakes shed their skins and letting go of the old and what doesn't work. Unfortunately, that doesn't come easily, and it doesn't come without difficulties. Just as a snake sheds its skin and there is some pain involved, there's been a lot of pain in our shedding the old and entering into the new. This year of 2026 will be the year of the fire horse. So expect things to be fiery and move very, very quickly. Set your intentions, keep your vibrations high. The goal is to overwhelm us with difficult things, the news cycles just continuing to rapidly change so that we are entrenched in fear and anger. Remember that that's the goal, so that we become overwhelmed. We can't process one thing before the next one happens, and that we will just shut down. Practice good self-care, do what you can individually within your community, and keep yourself safe. So on to the twos. The number two overall is about partnerships. The number one was about I, and the number two is about us and we. And so we'll start with the earth energy of the pentacle. Pentacles represent earth energy, things that we value and things that we need on the material plane, our work, our money, our stuff, our things. And so the Two of Pentacles is sometimes called the juggler, and it represents the need for us to have balance in the way that we think and feel about our money and our things. It reminds us to keep our thoughts and feelings about money in balance. Do we have to have that thing? Do we need it, or do we want it? What do we value? What's important to us? This is an adapted version of the Rider-Waite. What I like about it is that it gives us astrological signs, and these are two opposites, Jupiter and Saturn. Saturn is about expansion. Jupiter, I said it backwards, sorry. Jupiter is about expansion. Saturn is a constricting energy relative to our life lessons. So it's that juxtaposition that we all struggle with around money and things and stuff and what we value, and our values, our ethics, and our morals. The next is the Two of Swords. This is sometimes referred to as the stalemate card. It's connected to decisions. So you see the moon and Libra. And so the sign of Libra is also about balance and decision making. One of the double-edged swords of Libra is that Libra people can see both sides, and sometimes making decisions is very difficult and challenging for them because they can see both sides. And so this card is asking for some discernment, some intuition. Swords are connected to the element of air. It's what we think. It's our cognition. It's how we process things. It's also our attitude. So sometimes we need to go inward to check our own attitude about things. And this card represents a decision needing to be made. And sometimes we can feel stuck when we see both sides. So we need to really listen to ourselves, go inward. What does our intuition tell us? What are our morals and our ethics? Again, back to values. The Two of Cups is about relationships and partnerships. It can be about loving relationships because cups represents emotions. Emotions are connected to the element of water. And just like water flows, we want our emotions to flow. You'll hear me say this a lot. We don't want to dismiss our emotions, right? The major definition of coping is we give our emotions a label, we let them in, we let them out again. Emotions are very important, but we don't want to get stuck around them. And so this card is connected to Venus, the planet of love and values, and Cancer, which is a mothering, nurturing energy. And so this card, when it comes up, can be about relationships, and it can also be about any kind of partnership, even if it's a work partnership or some other kind of partnership that we engage in. And then there's the Two of Wands. This is connected to Mars and Taurus. And so the Two of Wands is connected also to some decision making, recognizing that we have the world in our hands, we have what we need available to us, and we need to go into that intuitive space. Wands is connected to fire, our higher self, and our spirituality. So Mars is an action oriented, it's a fire sign. It tells us to move forward. And Taurus, again, back to values, is about our values. What do we value? What's important to us? So we can have the world in our hand, but if we don't value it, then we don't recognize that we have it. What is it that we want to create for ourselves in our lives? What are the choices that we want to make? How do we live up to our higher self? And so those are the twos when they show up for you. Unlike some other folks, I'm not actually going to do readings. What I want to do is to educate you around how you can use the tarot to your own benefit. I believe that everyone has the ability to be intuitive. We don't always listen to it. I will get more into some personality typing. People who are sensory tend to excuse it away. People who are intuitive trust that they can know what they know without knowing how they know it. And I encourage everyone to listen to that inner voice. So please take good care, be well, and I look forward to introducing and talking about the threes in the next video. Bye-bye.